I got to put the banner on the bottom. Oh, hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? There we go, two people already. Yeah, everyone's talking about me. I don't care. They are. See who's here if anyone wants to talk. Let's see. Close. Oh man. No, I mean it's really, really windy out here. I looked outside on the porch. All along for I mean it's raining. Weather-wise, it's probably gonna be the warmest it's gonna be all week, like around 46 degrees. But it's raining really bad. Went outside on the porch. All the lawn furniture is blowing all over the place. Whenever things calm down, to straighten it back up because no sense doing that with the wind will just knock it back over. And I locked the screen door. Let's see. And I'm going into. I'm teaming up with my friend, and I'm going to be selling merch and stuff. That's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm going to hit that. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's check on a couple things real quick. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Oh, they're all pathetic. Oh, I see. Let's see something real quick. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, buddy? I mean, you really saw. I mean, was that movie you say you saw Shocking Asia? Because you're the one I talked about that. Were you? Did you see that on YouTube? I can't remember. Because YouTube's really weird about showing stuff like that anymore. Well, let me pause real quick. I was surprised it was on YouTube, man. I mean, it's with the content stuff like that was cause I mean that's actually a lot of those Mondo movies. You ever see Mondo Magic? That was actually pretty filthy. That was really filthy. It was. See what else is here? Did you see there's actually Shocking Asia too that was made but I mean if you get a chance, the whole movie's really good. And the weird thing is I remember this is back Mondo Magic. There's one called Mondo Magic. I saw that on Canadian TV. That's on well, I don't know if some of these movies get released on on DVD, but on VHS, I believe Mondo Magic is through Magnum Entertainment. A lot of these are like Italian ones because I remember the very first documentary was Mondo Cane, made in 1960, and then Mondo Cane Part Two. Oh God, I can't remember 65 or something like that. And then, like I said, Shocking Age of Two, and they had then Face of Death came out in '78. You know, but with Mondo Magic, I don't know when Mondo Magic came out, 1970, but it was on Canadian TV. It was pretty, and on Canadian TV, they don't censor stuff. At least they didn't back then. It's pretty dirty for what it was. I remember seeing that because it was on some called City TV. You ever heard of what's that? Terrible Meal. What's that? Uh-uh. I never heard of that at all. What's that, man? Well, they said they had something like they said the most inside dish. There was something like had like 37 different ingredients and stuff like that. It's probably a real pain in the ass to make. It takes forever. It's like these unusual quesadillas or something like that. You know. I never heard of Terrible Meal at all. I only seen a clip. Is it a movie or what? What is it, buddy? I remember. Have you seen the documentaries and stuff? I mean, they kind of like. I don't know if they're kind of went out of fashion now. Whenever the VHS craze was around, they came out a lot. I don't think they transferred a lot of those on DVD. But they had the Trace of the Death movies, which is like, well, the first one was more like a regular. Oh, the gang started puking. Well, what was it though? Well, what you eat though? Well, I know of like Two Girls, One Cup. I never seen it though, but I heard it's really gross. So, but they said that was fake. They said that was a fake, but I don't know. You never know because there's actually really stuff like that really out there, and stuff that's really gross too. Well, that's gross. Well, what you eat though? I see a clip. I just imagine it's probably bad though. I mean, what's that? That's on. I assume that's not on YouTube. Cause I mean, you get the whole like, hey, what's up, Tim? How you doing, buddy? You want to come up? We can talk. Come up about all the bullshit drama that's going on. Yeah, come on up, Tim. I don't mind having you up. First meal, something fairly regular. Oh, like what? Here, hold up. Hold up. Damn, man. Okay, hold on. For lunch soon, have you any good suggestions? I don't know. I mean, where are you at though? I mean, what places are around you? I'll tell you what to get. I mean, if, you know, I mean, not necessarily. Oh, her eating her own puke with. Oh God, now that's gross. I'd probably get grossed out by that. See, now that's gross right there. The other stuff wasn't that bad. But I hope you work doing well. Stopping by and say hi. Oh, thank you, Danny. See, you're a good guy. Well, I messed around with YouTube 4 videos up. Holy crap! I mean, what? I mean, what's around your area, Tim? Well, that I mean, I would see. Now that's gross, Marcus. I mean, you know, not like having something in a fucking bag. That's not that big of a deal. So the last upload, 25 minutes left. Wow. Sometimes I remember I had a really bad internet. Right when I first started out with the channel, I had like what's my favorite Alice Cooper song? Oh, that's tough. Maybe Cold Ethel. Maybe find a good bowl of spaghetti. Do you have oh, check this out. Do you have a Sbarro around you? Anywhere near you? A Sbarro? Sbarro sells spaghetti. Also, I never had it though, but there's a place called Jollibee's, right? And they have spaghetti. It's like a Filipino store, a Filipino restaurant. Coda. I mean, I would say Cold Ethel. Oh, you have a Jollibee? I mean, Sbarro. No, Sbarro has spaghetti there. I mean, even Sbarro Jollibees. I've reviewed the spaghetti. It's not too bad. Oh, you have that and Jollibees. Oh shit! Now, I never had Jollibees. Jollibees is like a Filipino type restaurant supposed to really okay, yeah. I never had it though. Your charm, told Ethel, read me in your charms. Yeah, I mean, I never had it though. It's supposed to be good, but I've had the spaghetti Sabaros, and that's really good. And Sabaros are maybe around $10, maybe. But you get a lot of food done. Spaghetti does fill you up. But I've never had. I mean, we don't have a Jollibee's. We might be getting one soon. I don't know. But a lot of people aren't adventurous enough to try some of that stuff. I'd try it. And it's like Jollibee's supposed to be like has like a sweeter sauce, and it has like hot dogs in it. And I think it's interesting to me. You know, I'd never watch the meatballs too. But I mean, it's not conventional. But I mean, it's what they serve. It's very popular, I guess. Joey's World Tour likes. I know that. I mean, I like that stuff from Alice Cooper. I mean, I like. What about? Okay, Marcus. What about that? Do you like the album "Raise Your Fist and Yell"? Best song. I know he. Well, yeah. I mean, it's all about. Well, don't forget, Alice Cooper was one of the shock rockers back at the time, and he's like. I mean, it's kind of like Rob Zombie stuff, but he was a shock rocker though. And I know Kiss got. I mean, he had the makeup. It wasn't that much, though, but he was like they inspired kind of the black metal movement when he had the stuff over his eyes and stuff. And then Kiss copied him. They said like one guy in makeup is doing really well. How about four guys in makeup? Original Pancake House. That sounds awesome, buddy. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I mean, what did you? I mean, you went to Waffle House then? You said? Because I mean, we do. I mean, we have to go out of our way, but it would be nice if we have a Waffle House around here because we had International House of Pancakes at Scott Enterprise, and Scott Enterprises owns a lot of businesses. They owned Steak and Shake, and that closed. You know, reached out to lock me up from. Okay, I love Raise Your Fist, and no one ever talks about that album because I remember back in the day he had Constrictor, and that was supposed to be his comeback album. It had like Teenage Frankenstein in it. It had He's Back, the theme for Friday the 13th Part 6. Yeah. And then Ranger Fitzgerald came after. I love that album. And then he came out with Poison album. And Poison was such a hit song, but I thought, like, I don't know. That was too much. I think he changed too much in that album. It was like more like he switched from Ranger Fitzgerald to a much better album than Poison was. I mean, Poison's a hit song, but then he went more glam metal on that album. I wasn't too fond of that one. You know, people shouldn't be playing my fucking content. I won't be striking them. You know, trash with the album. I'm sorry. Did you think that was too glam metal? Because I mean, it was definitely departure. I mean, like I said, Poison would hit album, and then he had House on Fire. You know, a huge Cooper Dark. Oh, okay, Dark. No, I like Alice Cooper. I just think like so. I mean, that's what I had with Windstream, and then I mean, I was done. I signed up for like a 2-year contract for them. If you break the contract, you have to pay like I don't know, like $300 or something like that. So I endured Windstream, for a while. And then I got Spectrum, and I don't like Spectrum either, But it was definitely probably I mean, there was some good songs on there, But I mean, I'm Your Gun, House of Fire, and then Poison. It was trash. I forgot all about that. I bought that album though. I thought it was gonna be something like Rage and Fist and Yell, and or Constrictor. I love both those albums. It was more like classic Alice Cooper. He changed the whole like dynamic and stuff. I loved he did a song for Iron Eagle too. Did you remember I Got Lying on You? That's a great song. That's a great fucking song. Hey, what's up, Swishy? How you doing, buddy? No, I never listened to the album. I gotta listen to that. Now that I mean, on YouTube you can listen to anything. I heard that's a really good album though. How you doing, Swishy? What's up, brother? No, Long Time Spider's supposed to be really good. Well, he's supposed to be really prolific now, but I kind of like whenever Trash came out, I kind of lost interest. Daria Statistic. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she did 2 live videos about. Boy, I'm so popular right now. Any publicity is good publicity. Yeah, she ain't nothing. She used to be a good. She used to be a friend, but you go by the wayside a lot of times. What's she doing now? She's over on. Check out In Touch with the Feminist. Oh, they tell along came a spider. Oh, cool. Did he go back to garage? Okay. I mean, did he go back to his after Trad? Did he go back to his original roots and stuff like that, like the darker stuff? Because I mean, like Trash was such a diversion. I mean, he didn't have an album after that till Haze too. But I think he disillusioned some of his fans. So he gained more fans, but he kind of like I don't know. He kind of like pissed away his other friends. Hey, good, yeah, that's Swishy. What's up, Swishy? Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Well, I can't be using my fucking content. I ain't gonna put up with it no more. It's on them. I ain't using their content. Their content sucks. And it's so boring. It's like, what's my subscriber? What's this shit? Well, I never knew you were this boring. Well, it's not me. It's them. I mean, they're just assholes, though. I mean, they get what they deserve. Thank you, buddy. And what Lou said, I mean, Lou made a lot of sense to what he said in his video. All the places, yeah. I don't know, but they said like he's been more prolific than anything else. I mean, I think people were saying he was losing his image, Alice Cooper, right? Because he was like on the Muppet Show. That's a great episode. And then you see him on Hollywood Squares. You see him golfing and stuff. But he golfs and stuff, and he has his own restaurant, Cooperstown. I've never been to there though. Almost ever lot. I know we did. I know we're popular, Tam. You hang around me and you get talked about. Yeah. Well, I mean, we must be super popular, Tam. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It really is. I have other things to talk about. I just react. Hi, Morgan. You want to come up, Morgan? Great talking to you. Yeah, it'll be awesome. Yeah, I know. I mean, we must be super popular, man. They want to talk about us all the time. It's so pathetic. Yeah, and the thing is, I stopped listening a long time ago. Well, that's all they have, though. Oh, that's okay. It's really bad. That's okay. Oh, from the wind? Oh, check this out. It's really windy where I'm at, too. I mean, like I said, I went outside and all lawn furniture. Yeah, ours is too. It's super windy. I mean, I locked. Make sure to lock the screen door. Oh wait, I got a message. Who did I get a message from? No. What? Who did I get a message from? Oh, okay. Thank you, Anthony. I'm live right now. If you want to join it, come up. Shit. Is lagging near the bomb cyclone. Oh, really? Wow. Be careful, okay? Public animal, no, And are we getting hit by? We might get hit by Chinese. You never know. They might be loading up all the Temu products and shooting it right at us. Pacific Northwest. Wow. Let's be careful. I don't know if there's one around. I mean, it's really windy here. I mean, it's like it's rainy. It's very rainy, windy. It's like highs around 46. Board, you could go look at. Tell you what you made. We're coming from. Why you say website? But I can't remember where it is. Oh, let me show chat. I mean, people say I like showing what people say. You know, that should be highlighted. Oh, I'm sure we are. About cheap wine. I like. Well, like I said, I like that song from Iron Eagle 2. I Got a Lot on You that Alice Cooper did. That's probably. I mean, that's one of the things that. Oh, that's probably one of his best songs. I do like this. So he was trying to be like. That's like his Kenny Loggins Danger Zone song. I like that song. I'm sure we are under cyber attack. That's scary too. Very scary. Yeah, I would go to if you want spaghetti. If you want a place that has spaghetti, Sbarro has spaghetti. I reviewed that. You want to see the spaghetti review? Check this out. This is what I got from Sbarro. Wait a second. Yeah, Hollywood Vampire. Yep, I know Hollywood Vampires. Yeah. What's that? I can't remember how. It's really complicated, but I know the song you're talking about. Yeah, pay 10 US cents an hour to sign. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Let me play that video. Let me see. I'll tell you if you want to. I'll tell you what this is supposed to look like. Make sure I got Sbarro spelled right. Where's the spaghetti at? There we go. Holy shit! I did a lot of spaghetti reviews. Let's see. There it is. I mean, it's pretty huge portion. I think you can get like a salad and a breadstick with it too. Check this out. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Hold on. We covered all. Okay, I covered got a lot. I like that song. That's a great song. Yeah, here's what you'll get, Tim. What you're supposed to get, anyways. Check this out. Here we go.
Gonna try their
spaghetti
combo. Spaghetti with meatballs at $6.69, and I got side salad and drink for another 3 something. So it came to about $10.
About $10. It might be more now.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right there.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Back at Sbarro's, I got their at the bar. I got their spaghetti meatball combo, and what it included, it was like spaghetti meatballs with a side salad, breadstick, and drink for around $10. So I mean, I was going to try the meatball just by itself. They said $1.79 piece. I was like, yeah, it's a little bit too much. I got it with ranch and a Diet Pepsi. Let's try it out.
If you want something really good, I mean, you said
I mean, second time it's Sbarro's, because we got the Stromboli's last time. They were fantastic.
that's why I bought 4 this time.
You bought 4 of them. He bought
the
2 pepperoni and 2 of the free meat Stromboli's.
Me and my buddy John.
Awesome. And it was cool being the first time in the mall since
really awesome.
Earlier in the year. I mean, we might have went down there, and I'd see when last time I went to round 1. That was last time I went in the mall, I think in March or something like that, or February, March.
Maybe we started going back to the mall after that.
Let's go try it out.
Stupid goddamn COVID shit. It wasn't a bad.
That's pretty good. The
I'll
noodles
do
are
it for
good.
Spaghetti.
Kathy.
They'll fill you up.
Almost lost my grapes.
And what kind of coffee? That's a pumpkin spice? Regular? Oh, no. That's really good noodles on that spaghetti.
That's a good shit right there.
That's good coffee. That's regular coffee. That's good.
Yeah, it was 16,000.
Black and
Well,
my heart.
1,600.
That was the sauce.
Well, man, I like Lawnmower Man. I didn't like the second Lawnmower
Pretty good.
Man, though.
We'll try meatball.
Yeah, I mean, it just didn't work. I thought I would like it, but it just does not work at all. I tried to
Kind of
watch
spice.
it
Do
twice.
you want some oregano or basil or anything?
No, that's good. No, the meatballs are good, cheesy. Not too bad. I might get some oregano maybe for the
Want some oregano?
oregano. I can't believe Jamie Oliver said
Yep.
oregano.
Yeah,
How do
Jim
you
loves
say
the
that?
oregano.
That's
It's
oregano.
oregano.
That's pretty good pizza. The meatballs.
Or it says basil. It's basil, not basil.
There's I opened up the correct end 'cause the other day I dumped some in my salad and I had the wrong end open.
Oh no!
Oh, they definitely
bad.
blocked those Miller.
I probably
That's
dumped
all
like
right.
2 tablespoons.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Some oregano.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
throwing my
the
contact.
meatballs
I
are
gotta
8 out of
take
10. The
myself.
noodles and
Wow.
stuff and the sauce, 9 out of 10.
That's some good shit
For
right there.
fast food, I
You're
mean, it's pretty
hungry.
good value though.
That's the way to go.
Let's try to side salad. Now you had a choice of they had like a
That's the
mixed
way to go,
veggie salad. They had a any pasta salad, or they had a regular or a Caesar salad with the croutons and stuff. So I got that.
Sound you like that?
Interesting.
I love that avatar like that. Hold on.
Sounds pretty good.
Food looks good.
Oh, good. Sounds pretty good. That's real special though. Yeah. 8 out of 10. Yeah, the bar was established in New York City in 1956. Some people like there's still some bars around, yeah. One in the mall.
Yeah, because then we see something on a bunch of them are closing or something like that.
Yeah, through Company Man. That's a great channel. Yeah, Pepsi the 10 out of 10, of course. Let's try the breadstick. Said dough made fresh all day. Anyway, anything else would be crazy. Oh, that's a thing
I will,
about
Chrissy.
the crazy
I know
bread
she
Little
hates
Caesar.
that,
That's a
don't
little bit of a slam right there. That's funny.
Oh, really?
Mm.
30 dues, but hopefully you'll have 30 dues.
Breadstick's pretty good, though. 9 out of 10 so overall.
I know. There you go. I know she hates that.
With that use stuff,
It's so funny.
I mean, average everything out. The Sabar's spaghetti dinner combo. Yeah, 8.75 out of 10.
Hey,
Hope you like
Richard.
this video. Bye. Till next time. Camera Legion. Awesome.
Okay, I don't have Burp Girl coming up. Let's talk about you. Yeah. Well, I mean, the other side, they're talking about Tim now. King Richard. Well, I'll piss everybody off and have. You come up? Okay. Beyond retainer. What do you think? What do you think, Tam? They want you to come over their side. Out. You're far too better for them. You're far too good for them. How you doing, Richard? Okay, hold on. What's up, brother? There you go.
Oh, hey, you're quick. I had to adjust my mic. How's it going, Jibber?
Oh, doing great, man. Boy, I'm so popular over there.
Yeah, you are. There was a lot of really like spiteful, hateful glee in Dari's voice too. She
I
really
know.
loves being cruel when she thinks she can get away with it.
Yeah, I don't know. It does look like her.
Alfred P. Yeah, see, look, she looks just like Alfred P. Newman. Dari, Alfred P. Newman. Dari, Alfred P. Newman. Well, I mean, Azare is, a transvestite, and he likes having sex with old grandmas that look like Alfred P. Newman. So I guess it's right up his alley. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's like I like Dari. And I mean, it's just like anyone who goes over there gets infected with their bullshit, like Spoof or her, and they end up turning on everybody.
No, I don't think so, Jay Bear. Nobody really pays attention to Dari because everyone knows she's a pathetic nut job.
Yeah. When they said like, why did Pop pull that stuff back? That got resolved after about a week or so. That got resolved. I think
I think I don't know. I think Samar's over there raising their confidence level.
Yeah,
so they feel very confident. Unfortunately, Samara is an idiot and a known liar and has blown up every community she's ever been in. So I mean, Samara doesn't do it on purpose. It's just it's her nature to destroy everything she's involved in, and because she's not very smart. And she talks to herself in her head and convinces herself that whatever she thinks is true is in fact true, and then goes about trying to convince everybody else the same thing, but it's not true, and it blows up. So that's what's happening over there, Jay Bear.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I mean, like I said, sticking to my convictions. I'm staying over here with my friends. I don't give a shit what they say anymore. You know what I mean? That's the way to do it.
There's a tiny group of about 7 or 8 people that are all unemployed, cheaters, possibly murderers, very mentally unstable, and sexual deviants. They're not the norm. They're not the mainstream. Even though they sit in a little Discord with each other and tell each other that doesn't make it true.
Yeah, and that's abnormal. I know.
They are very abnormal.
And remember Young Frankenstein? No. Abnormal. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then I never gave Samara any money either. I never bought nothing.
Don't. I mean, if you give Samara money, you're a sucker. That's what she does. No. She has no money. She's poor as a church mouse, and she goes around online trying to sweet talk dudes into giving her stuff. And she took Miller for a big ride. She would accidentally send me emails that she was sending to him, like he was buying her all kinds of stuff. Hey, King Richard.
No. Hi, King Richard. I got you up quick too.
Yeah, you really know how to get it up quick, don't you? I mean, I forget. Oh, God. This is a sad day. This is a sad day indeed. Not sure why.
What's happened? My God, was there bad news?
And, I thought about it over the last 2 seconds, and I realized I don't really, Jimmy Crackcorn, I don't give a fuck. So, everything's fine. I think it's pretty obvious what's going on around here. Everything's fine. There are no issues really.
No.
Our LOL cows are grazing in the pasture. Everything is well.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't done anything wrong. They just pick on little tiny itty bitty things.
Well, I mean, Dari, for instance, was friends with King Richard for 4 or 5 months, just casually.
Yeah.
And then for the last 2.5 years has been going around telling everyone that there was some sort of relationship that she can't stop talking about. I mean, even when she went to go see Azare in South Africa, she spent her time talking about King Richard.
Yeah, and then I mean they were live streaming. They were supposed to be so much in love, and then they spent their time bitching about us. Well,
but that's a disgusting relationship, Jason. I mean, Dari has a man that pays for her bills and stuff. She's cheating on her man. Her relationship with Az is not only it's like a Mickey and Maude type of thing, where he's really young enough to be her son, and she's really disgustingly old. But also she's cheating on the man that pays her bills. She's a complete scumbag. There's nothing romantic about what they're doing. It's all just deviant, horrific shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it was kind of weird because he's like the Bud Cort character. He's real like goth and stuff like that. Remember in that movie? I love that. Mickey Maud's a brilliant fucking movie. If you ever see it, Rich, you should watch it. It's a great movie. You know, now when Ruth Gordon, I think she got nominated for Academy Award. Mickey Maud.
I have not seen that.
Oh, it's really fucking funny. I mean, it's a classic. I mean, you know, I'd say romantic comedy, but it's one that's funny, like guys would like. And like this, she was like old hippie chick, right? And going out. I mean, she like her 70s, going out with this young guy, Bud Cort, who was like fascinated with death and stuff. He always was trying to kill himself.
He's so sad. He was a goth.
It was really fucking funny, though. It was funny. I mean, I think you saw it, Swishy. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
it is an awesome movie.
Classic.
Oh, Cat Stevens did the soundtrack. That's like a cult classic, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't dig romantic comedies, but that's a really good one, though.
Oh, guess what, Jay Bear?
What's that?
The Hollywood, pedophile wood, is redoing the Fall Guy TV show as a movie, and they've turned it into a rom-com where Ryan Gosling is playing the Fall Guy, and he's a cuck.
Oh no!
They've totally emasculated the Fall Guy. That's bullcrap. Only Lee Majors is the Fall Guy.
Yeah, that's true.
It's horrible what they're doing. They're taking all of the properties that, you know, featured like confident Caucasian heterosexual men that would knock your block off and bet a woman in a heartbeat, and they're turning it all into, you know, simp material.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were trying to turn in like raunchy comedies and stuff like that. I don't know what the rating's supposed to be. You know, I have no idea. I don't know. Where you guys are at?
Gentleman Tam, Swishy, Jason, hello.
Yeah.
The Victim Camp, we know you're listening. Hello.
Hi, Chloe. Hi, Pandora.
Hey, Pandy.
You gonna come up, Pandora?
Pandy Bear.
Well, listen, I want you all. I have an ulterior motive, Jay Bear. I wanted to say hello to you. I wanted to let you know that I struck Dari with a long form, but they asked me for a lot of information about you, and I don't have that because I'm not creepy. Yeah. And so I feel that they're like asking for your address, and I was like, I don't fucking know. You find that.
Yeah. That's all right. You don't have to know. That's all right.
But Dari did use your content and Tam's content without permission.
I know
she was real sadistic and nasty about it. Like she really thought she was getting away with something. I mean, it's gonna come down, but I don't know. They're starting the strike wars, and so that's fine. We can do that until there's no more content at all. That's fine.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful what you want. I mean, you can't be replaying other people's content. You know.
Yeah. Well, they seem to think that they self-censor because they're un-American and they like slavery and servitude because, you know, people who can't stand on their own 2 feet, they don't like to be around people who can because it reminds them of what utter failures they are in life. So they go around trying to tear other people down by abusing the system and cheating rather than working on their own lives. It's endemic in the country, really in the Western world right now. But these people are idiots. They're not going to win. They're not ground based in reality. They're based in telling themselves they're sniffing their own farts, Jason. That's their life plan, to sniff their own farts and convince themselves it smells like strawberries.
It's a shame though. I mean, because it wasn't like this that bad last year, you know. I mean, it's got really bad.
Well, Jason, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but the narrative is that you've changed. Clearly, you're a different person, and the only reason that that's happening is because of the people you're around. Now, for me, I don't really think that I've noticed any change in how you are per se.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as far as getting involved in who you're speaking with and telling you what you need to do or whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. They could say that we're mind controlling you and we have the hand up your ass and, I'm working you like a puppet. It doesn't matter. I mean, these people are stupid. But that's
No,
what
they are trying to brainwash Jason and mind control him.
Yeah.
I've got his back. That's what it is.
Exactly. I mean, it's just weird. I mean, I haven't changed at all. I really haven't.
They want you to feel self-conscious. They don't want
Yeah.
you to have any confidence. They want to browbeat you, Jason, so that you're easier to control. And when you're with us, you're with your boys. You feel good.
Yeah.
And they don't like you feeling good. They
Yeah,
don't
I
want
don't
you
want
to
to be
be
empowered.
confident.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just the whole thing's crazy,
It is. It is. But listen, JB, I did want to let you know that I struck Dari for using your content. I don't know if it'll stick. I didn't try very hard because my whole MO with these people is as long as I don't try as hard as they do, I win.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah, that's true.
but, I am going to be hosting a beatdown on Azure tomorrow night. I'm
God.
going to I figured out a way to physically beat him through the computer screen. Like I have a sock, it's filled with oranges. I'm going to beat him with it physically through the computer screen. It's going to be very humiliating. I'm going to show him no quarter whatsoever. When he's down on the ground looking for his contacts and crying, I'm going to continue to wail on him with that sock filled with oranges. It's going to be a good time. And so I hope all of you can join me tomorrow night at 7:30. It's interesting.
I will be there.
Fantastic. Okay, gentlemen, I will see you around the donut. Bye for now.
Take care. J Bear. J Bear. I know, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I get the narratives and stuff like that. I can't control what people say, and I can't control if people believe them. But
Yeah.
I think and obviously we know that if people think that you are being controlled or guided or influenced to behave certain ways towards other people, then that is what it is. I mean,
I'm not. I mean, I haven't changed. I mean, we've been friends how long? 2018,
Yeah. And I mean, we both know that you and I know personally that I personally am not whispering in your ear like, hey,
No.
you shouldn't be friends with this person. Like
No.
how they're bad. Like, I don't do that stuff. Like, and we both know that. Obviously, they're saying that isn't the case. I don't really care. And I hope that doesn't bother you. And
No, it doesn't bother.
well, I'm glad because
I mean, like I said, stick to my convictions. I'm staying over here, not listening to what they have to say.
Yeah.
I know they're talking about me, but I'm not listening. If you don't listen, they have no power. When it affects you, that's when they have some. They think they have some type of power. They don't have anything.
no, it's just sad that I don't know why this is. I don't know why. It's unfortunate that a friendship of yours ended, and for that to be blamed on a group of people.
I know. Well, I mean, I like Spoof, but I mean, what can I do? I can't do anything. Not my fault. They're worried about a video, and then there's far worse things out there that I could have put up, but I didn't.
You cut out there for a second. I don't know if that was me.
Oh shit, I did. Oh shit.
For like a half second, yeah.
Oh well, shit. Well, I mean, it just sucks because I feel. I mean, I like Spoof, but now nothing I can do about it now. She decided to end it. With some stupid video. That wasn't really that bad. And then Dory said, "Why are you walking stuff back, Pop?" Pop and I were doing videos way after that, after what happened. Because he was on my panel plenty of times. And then it's weird because she put that video with Pop, right? Pop was mad at me for a little bit, And then they have the enablers after that, like, well, they're not enablers, but like Glowy and Millie and stuff like that sticking up for me. Nanya was that too, and you hear pop in the background too after that happened. So I mean, it was just a little bump in the road. That was it, and they're making a big deal about it.
Yeah, those things happen and friendships end. I don't think anyone's happy that you are no longer friends with Spoof or whatever your
Yeah,
status is. I mean,
Yeah.
let alone try to orchestrate that to happen. So, I mean,
I know. I tried to
I'm
say
just saying, like that's
Yeah.
that's what they're going to go with going forward, and it is what it is. Like I'm glad you don't. It doesn't bother you. It's unfortunate because
It's
they know
sad.
it
It's
is.
sad though. Yeah,
It is.
I do.
It is sad, but it's not some plot to break up friendships or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you recognize that, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
all
definitely.
projection. It's all projection.
Yeah.
It's silliness. It's internet shenanigans, so on and so forth. And unfortunately, some people take it more seriously than others. Like you take things seriously, which I get. That's fine.
Yeah.
You take things harder sometimes. You have more. You're more sensitive, but
Yeah.
You're,
But
we're-
I'm
it's fine.
getting better. I'm getting better not to care. What's that, buddy?
I said you're going to be just fine.
Yeah, that'd be all right. It's just weird though, because it's like people who know me know I'm not that person on there. You know.
Yeah. No, I mean they know it too. This is all nonsense, basically,
It is.
and it's sad. It's unfortunate. It's not even necessary, but it is what it is. And like you said, you can't really do anything about it now.
Oh, look what Pandora said. That's true too. I forgot about that.
What did Pandy say?
Oh, it's a deflect for what Biggie did on your live.
Oh my God, that's right. That disgusting, vile act. I was sickened.
It was. I mean, I didn't think that was her. And I fell asleep, and I rewatched it the day after. You know,
Yeah.
it was a good video. But I was surprised. I didn't think that was her.
I was shocked too, Jay Bear.
And then she did that live stream, that like 5-minute live stream saying it was. I was like, oh, okay, damn. Do I still sound okay?
Yeah, you sound okay. I mean, every now and then you'll like kind of fade out, but it's not too bad. You're fine.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Danny. I got lined to when somebody did from the band called Spirit. Really? I thought that he did that for Iron Eagle too. I taught Alice Cooper song right there. That's cool, Danny. See, I mean, we talk about everything here. You know?
Yeah. We have fun.
I know.
We don't need to hate bond to find people that are like-minded, that are incapable of interacting normally. Like that's what they're trying to punish you for, is being a normal person. And that won't fly with the J Bear or the Legion.
Yeah. Well, they just like hate bond and stuff like that. It's like I talked to this one person I'm gonna be doing T-shirts with soon. She said like, well, you got trolls and stuff like that. Just sign you made it, because some people just don't want you to succeed, you know, and that's them.
Absolutely, they're afraid that. I think that there's a fear there that you in fact are successful and you're having success with people and you're having a good time, and now they will accuse us of being miserable, but I don't feel miserable. I'm having a great time. I'm not cherishing that you had an incident or anything like that, but just in general, And
I
I
know.
think we can have it at the time too, for the most part. And people don't like that. I mean, it's all projection. They'll say the same thing, that we're trying to keep them from being happy. We are.
No, I'm not saying. I mean, I didn't do anything. We're over here, and they like hang on to every word of like hate conversation, stuff like that. I don't do that shit.
No,
You know.
I mean, yes, I incorporate myself. I incorporate their silliness and their shenanigans, and I use that and laugh about it. Sure,
Yeah.
but in the end of the day, I mean, they're the ones putting the nonsense up where everyone can see it and hear it. So we're laughing about it. It's great.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why. I mean, he did a long live, and he did another one, and then he did another one after that too. And now Phil hasn't been going live that much. He's got live right now. Yeah, I'm like a lot. Yeah, I know that'd be boring now. Going live just trashing people. Hell with that. Might do a little bit, but I mean, after a while, it's like Christ. Let's talk about something else. You know, we do a little bit, but not as bad as that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue is that there are two lines of thinking, which is fine. And one group of people has to have it line up with their viewpoint. Otherwise, it's chaos. It's a disaster. It's they're being victimized, and when anything strays outside those lines, then all hell breaks loose for them internally. And obviously, I'm not in that parameter. I don't follow those guidelines or that way of thinking. So yeah, I'm going to be outside the lines there in their minds, and of course, that's what the whole human brain has developed into. Anything that's received or perceived as a threat, regardless of how little, gets an extreme negative reaction towards that mentally. So that's basically what's manifested, is that they don't like what we do, and that's become, they are now our victims because we laugh at them because they do stupid things, not because they're not doing anything at all whatsoever, and we're all going out of our way to torment these people. It's that they can't cope with regular scenarios, social interaction, so on and so forth. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on getting merch put out. I'm happy about that. And then I was in that thing that guy made. I was a general fight for Joeyland with all the food. I mean, I'm doing stuff like that. It's fun. I'm gonna have a good time. I go out. I think outside the box.
Yeah, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the nonsense. Yeah, every now and then something happens that you may get involved with, but that's normal. That happens. It's People will always try to tell you what to do and how you should behave, and you're a bad person because you didn't do what they wanted you to do at a certain time. That's just how things work.
Yeah, that's true.
And we accept that. We accept, and it's not that we tolerate it, Jay Bear. It's that we recognize it.
Yeah.
And then we laugh at it and say, haha, look at this thing coming in trying to tell me what to do with the okay, big guy.
Yeah,
and point and laugh. And life goes on.
Exactly. Well, I want to make sure to go live and stuff, just see if anyone want to talk. I mean, I was on like, Christ, like Tam and I were discussing like 4 or 5 different videos and stuff, there's always a chance there are, yeah, they do clash sometimes. You do clash sometimes, Fedor. I mean, I had a live stream last night, went pretty good too.
Just think about this though. I mean, See, for you, I think it's something that individuals will key on, and they will come for you in a certain particular way because they know that you are a people pleaser and you don't like to have people upset at you. I mean, this is known. Like this is not a secret
Oh
or
yeah.
anything like that, and this is not a bad thing either.
Yeah.
But people will use it against you,
Yeah.
and they have, and they'll say that, well, that's what Richard and the group are doing. Not really. I mean, it's just one of those things that it's probably always going to be there to some degree, and that's just what happens when you're a public figure, semi-public figure on the internet. And I mean, it's not nice, but it's just something that we all accept is going to happen. And I think on the other side, so to speak, that's nothing but what they see as right will do. Like there's no accepting it's all bad unless it's what they want. And
Oh, I know.
like some people you just can't rationalize with, you can't bargain with them. They want to bargain with me, and they see reason.
Yeah.
See reason. These are the people that we've done this with for years. Like reason, we tried that years ago. It did not work.
Nope, not at all.
It still doesn't work. So
No.
it's silly. It's this whole dance about what's moral, what's good, what's just, what should be done, and coming from people that are incapable of being rational, reasonable, tolerant of anything that they dislike.
Yeah, exactly.
And they may say the same about me, but the difference is, Jay Bear, is I don't go around telling people how to behave.
I know.
I laugh at them, sure, but I don't go on a moral crusade about, this is what, excluding, certain behaviors like involving children. I sure will. But YouTube behavior, no.
Mm-mm.
So that's the difference. And you just keep on keeping on. And they hate to see it.
I know they don't like it at all. I love it. And it's so easy to piss off anyways, And I'm not even doing anything, and they're pissed, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, you're living rent free, Jay Bear. You are living. You have the best estates, Park Place, everything. You have it.
I think they're making more videos about me than they are about you now.
Of course, see, this is the unfortunate part.
Okay.
Is their rationale will be they're punishing you, quote unquote. They're attacking you, punishing you, targeting you, whatever you want to call it, focusing on you because you're around me or whatever, and then anything that happens that they don't like that you may have said, right or not right, that's somehow a product of you being around bad people because they can't stand that you're not doing what they want you to do.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that's that. All right, back to regular scheduled program. Talk about feet. Let's pick this up a notch.
Yeah.
We're not on their level. Like they are. Well, no, they're great. They're where they're supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't want them over here. I mean, that's the last thing. I mean, because like the people go over there, it's like, I mean, how far can you go? How far can you sink? But I mean, if they want to stay over there, they stay over there. That's fine with me. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not trying to convert anyone over. I think that everyone's where they belong at this point. I mean, I see it that way. If you're, and it's not that if you go in a chat and speak that you're a bad person or you're on their side. No, but I mean we know the players at this point. Like, we know who's on whose side, regardless of what they want to say, and that's fine. I don't dislike someone because they don't side with me. I expect that. I accept it. I relish it. I enjoy it. I
Definitely.
enjoy every moment of this, Jason. Every single moment. Nothing is wasted.
I know that's what it should be. It should be happy though. It's too. Oh, it sucks too much to be upset. Yeah. I know they don't have. They're nothing. Yeah, I'm definitely ain't pathetic though. I'm where I am. It worked hard to get where I'm at right now.
Yeah. And they will do anything they can to diminish that and to belittle it and to hopefully make you feel like you're less than because, again, you've done something or said something or whatever they think you've done. It has gone against something that a group of people don't like.
Yep.
That's just how.
I just gained 3 subscribers too. When's the last time they had any subscribers?
Look at you you're on a roll. You're on a roll, and I think that they sense that, and they don't like that you are lifting off from a rocket pad, blasting off into space, way out of their reach. They'll never catch you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a job too. Look.
Yep. Okay. I'm just telling everything.
Envy.
It is.
So you have nothing to feel bad about. You should enjoy when someone says that you are not whatever you are. Just think that they want what I have, and they can't have it because it's mine. There are many.
Exactly. Oh, you're cutting out some too, buddy. Uh-oh.
And the only way out is by
Yeah.
trying to tear you down so they can climb over your corpse and get out that way. Don't let them do it.
I won't.
Poo-poo ditch.
I know. That article is nuts, man. I mean, I didn't know it happened. I looked up, that was really there. That was fucking crazy.
Well, I think you're doing great. I know you've had a rough time the last couple of days, but in general, before that, I don't think you're doing anything egregiously wrong at all. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
I will, buddy. I will. That's good advice, man. 'Cause, I mean, this is a place to be over here with the cool people, I know they never got one from YouTube. They are miserable. They all suck. Now, like I said, Nunya, I told Nunya told me to stick with my conviction. I am. I'm on the right side. Because people like say I never picked a side, but I did pick a side when I had to. Yep. That Morgan's the best. Exactly. Oh.
Yeah, you're monetized. You're a player here. You're big time. All the rest of us, we're poo-poo ditch living, basically. Even me.
You're getting there. I mean, well, you have more subscribers than any of them do. I know that.
But that doesn't see, to me, is I look at it totally differently. Like I don't see it as a means of monetary supplementation or anything like that. I see it as my entertainment. So whatever subscribers I have, 100 subscribers, 50 subscribers, whatever, it's as long as I enjoy it, I don't really care. Like, I'm not here to make money or that's not my goal. And even if I could be, quote unquote, what is it, monetized, I would not be monetized because I don't want to involve any other players, so to
Yeah.
speak, any other guidelines or any BS that I need to adhere to. It's just not worth it to me. So, I mean, that's just me personally,
Oh, that's fine.
and you are totally different. I mean,
Yep.
that's cool. I support it.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't have how much I made this month yet, but I made 195 last month. That ain't bad.
Well, it's more than 195 more than anyone else has made.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, cook to say. I mean, I'll tell you, Morgan, that stuff that she made, that pizza and that bread looks fantastic. They did a great job. If she was NFIP, I don't know what that means. Oh yeah. She goes out after you mow the lawn. She just picks up some grass and eats it like a goat or something. Yeah, and they got rid of the damn Fuddruckers and put some vegan place in. That sucked. I like Fuddruckers. Oh, I had a question for you, Richard. I think I asked Wishy about it. I didn't ever ask you. What do you think about that movie, The Thin Red Line? Wasn't that a giant piece of shit war movie? I don't know if you saw it.
I did see it, and to be honest, this was a long time ago. It was not even memorable. I could barely remember what even happened in the movie. So,
Yeah,
it was that memorable. So yeah, I think it was just really long and boring.
Yeah, it was boring. I mean, because Saving Private Ryan was awesome, but that other one sucked. Yeah,
It not like, oh, I need constant, shoot 'em up 24 every 5 seconds, someone getting mowed down. But
yeah.
I mean, I just remember it just dragging on. Like, oh my god, like this
I
is
know. That
a
sucks
Jet
so
Li
bad.
directed movie. Like, is this guy trying to find his feelings or something? I don't know. He's on a journey. He's in the Pacific Continent looking to find his feelings, not the Japanese army. I don't know. It was boring. That's all I can recall.
I know that side. He was swimming with a bunch of kids with afros. That's all I remember. That's it. And Nick Nolte was yelling into a. Well, I mean, they have big stars in there, and they'd be on for like 5-10 minutes and say, "Okay, I got my Academy Award nomination." They walk off screen, and that was it. They were forgotten after that. Yeah, it was a bullshit movie. I hated that movie. That was probably one of the worst war movies I've ever seen. Because Saving Private Ryan raised the bar, and then that came out like 2 weeks later because my dad wanted to see it. This movie sucks.
I like it. I enjoyed it. I think I related a lot more to like Platoon.
Yeah,
I think that's probably my favorite war movie, just based on the grittiness. I guess it just seems like, even with Private Ryan, it seemed a bit cleaned up. You know what I mean? Like a bit sterilized. I mean, yes, there was violence, so on and so forth, but I'm just talking about like the characters, like the rough and the grittiness, and the different personalities, and so on and so forth. So that's just me. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Saving Private. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, Platoon was good too, and I like a whole bunch of war movies, but that was just one of those war movies because they had a whole bunch whenever 20th Century Fox was re-releasing them. Some of those they said were war movies, they're just a love story, a little bit of war. It's like, what a jip on that, Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. And she eats her dog's meat too. Being a vegan, she buys her dog's meat to eat too. Samara does.
Yeah, this is like war movies. Yeah, like they're if you're advertising a war movie, there better be some war in there, and I mean some war, not like, I've been shot in the arm or the leg or something. Like, I have a bandage on my head, and let's go back and do all this exposition bullshit about
exactly
courtship. No one gives a fuck. We want to see the death, blowing people up, planes crash, bombs dropping, snipers, barbed wire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, The Great Escape. That was fucking good with Steve McQueen. That was awesome. I like that one. Yeah, I mean they can't.
See Charlie tripping. yeah, I want to see it.
I know. And then they just like get all lovey dovey and stuff, and that was it. I was like, what a waste, man.
Yeah,
They
if
get
I
more
don't
like
see at least
yeah.
one Vietnamese get misted by a claymore, then
Yep.
I'm leaving. Like I want a refund.
Hell yeah.
Every movie.
Great Escape. Anything with Steve McQueen is really good. Steve McQueen was the best. And Dirty Dozen, yeah.
Okay, maybe it doesn't have to be a claymore or a Vietnamese because that would be very oddly specific. But it better be at least one person who steps out of mind that gets totally vamoosed into the ether, totally missed it, one way or the other. Otherwise, don't even bother. Don't even bother. I don't care if the story's good, if the plot is well developed, the characters are interesting and well thought out. Don't care. It better have someone blow up, like completely blow up, vaporized.
That's what we
Nothing
need.
else.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, what else was shit? Bridge Too Far. That was awesome. I think with Steve McQueen in it was good. You know, I like shit like that. What was that one with that Andrew Garfield or whatever, or Andrew Heathcliff? What was that? I can't remember.
Heathcliff Garfield did play a medic in Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That was good too. That was good. That was good. Yeah, I liked Heartbreak Ridge too. That was a lot of those guys. Stripes was awesome. I like Stripes a lot. Stripes was fucking funny.
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill. Yep. What else? Oh, Full Metal Jacket. The basic training with Harley Ehrman. That was the best. The drill sergeants were like quoting his lines and stuff. Like, this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for fun. Because they couldn't think of their own shit, you know, when we were basic.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most well thought out basic training glimpse into how it is, I guess. Well, at least it was. That it's the most well done portion I've ever seen. The rest, I thought Full Metal Jacket was pretty good. I still think Platoon's better, but I'm not gonna like die on a hill over it or anything. Hamburger Hill.
Well, the thing with that is there's two separate movies, though. Because the first half is so harrowing about the base training, and then the second half doesn't live up to the first half. You know,
I have to agree. I think it's almost so good that it basically the expectation and the quality is so good of the basic training half, whatever you want to call it, the first half of the film or the first part of the film, that yes, it makes it puts such a burden on the rest of it to be as good, and it just isn't, and it probably is because of that. But yeah, that part is a eternal classic with R. Lee Ermey screaming.
Yeah, he was the best. So, I mean, because he was just supposed to be like a supervisor to the drill sergeants, and he took over because the other guy had an actor. He sucked at being a drill sergeant right there. Yeah, Hammer Hill was great. I saw that, and I saw it in Fort Gordon right there. That was good. Oh, what else was it? It was good. Oh, I remember seeing. I did a couple reviews of like some Army movies, like Through the Eyes of a Veteran. I remember watching that Goldie Hawn thing, Private Benjamin, and there was a part where like her parents were talking to Eileen Brennan, and it was in the break room. They had a fucking jukebox and a fucking pinball machine in the break room in base training. What kind of bullshit's that? We didn't have anything. Like, we had a payphone, and you were lucky if you were able to get a chance to be on there.
Yeah, that is correct.
It's bullshit.
I think we weren't allowed to call home for like the first couple weeks or whatever, and then you only got like a few minutes, like on a Sunday or something like that. Yeah, it was very. We were not. I did not play any games, or we were fortunate at the very end. The drill sergeant was kind enough extended, was very kind courtesy, and did allow us to listen to music.
Well, they had let us go down and watch the Super Bowl that one time. I was shocked about that. That was about it. That's the only thing we saw. Oh, Apocalypse Now was awesome. Yeah, I was 9. Oh, you saw it when you were 9 years old? Oh, shit. I never saw it till like way later on. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, a lot of times people had like these phone cards. And that was back when you had to read like. Yeah.
Now
that was-
you're dating
what's
us now.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
making us all look old now. But yes, even I was subject to the phone card, and I'm very young still,
Yeah.
and I'm a rascal. But yeah, there were phone cards, and the stupid phone card, and a payphone, ladies and gentlemen. The payphone was your lifeline
Yeah.
outside of the grasp of Uncle Sam, because basically when I went in, they're just like, you know what, like this, forget about everything else. Like we don't care what you were told, what they said on recruiting, what the recruiter said. Like basically, your ass belongs to us until we say it doesn't, and that's just how it is. So get used to it. And everyone's kind of like, oh, all right, I guess this is for real, and it was.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I went to base training back in November of '87, so that was a long time ago. I know I'm old as fuck. No, it's cool talking about that stuff. But you said you were in Fort Polk. I heard that place sucks really bad.
I went there. Yeah, it was bad. I only went there briefly for like some training rotation before deployment. It was very out of date, very old barracks with asbestos and all that crap. You know, like it was very. It was basically just falling apart. Like I don't even know what they do there. I'd have to go and look it up. I have no clue what that like base actually serves, because most bases, what most posts have a specialty or something. You know what I mean? Like there's a center for something of whatever it is, and I have no clue what Fort Polk is doing.
Yeah, I have no idea. I know. All I know was that people said they were at Fort Polk and it sucked really bad. Because they had like this one guy. They had like sometimes they have these videos from like ex-military, and they say like the 5 best posts and the 5 worst posts. And I knew right away that number one was going to be Fort Polk. You know. And when they put Fort Bragg on there, that surprised me because I love Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg was great.
Fort Campbell, I thought, I mean, there was something about it. Like it was a place where you get there and you're like, man, like this is for real, and not like I don't know. It just kind of had that air. Like I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, obviously, because I, just getting off the plane and first duty station and going to. Like I had expectations, but I'm like, yeah, like it's for real. Like it's like you come into the gate, it's like home of whatever special forces group, like Fort Camp, blah 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 blah. It's like big ass gates, and you're like, oh shit. And then you go in, and it's like, okay, like it's just very very for real. That was when everyone was on a constant rotation back then, and that was probably part of it. But yeah, it was. I wasn't sure how that was going to be, but it was very serious. Who would have thought back in the day back in my day, 16, 17 years ago, when I was new on the scene, that they would actually take the whole military soldiering thing seriously. Now I'm seeing these blue-haired androgynous with the nose ring in. I don't even know what's happening. Like how is that winning the war? How is that winning the war? It's scaring the enemy with their making them like, excuse me, you didn't use my proper pronouns, and what are they going to do? Surrender? Oh, we surrender. We can't take it no more. I don't know. It's nutty. From what I've seen, obviously, I'm not active duty right now, but just from what I've seen and what I've heard, apparently things are completely different now. I guess, like Not completely, but very much different.
I think they said they let them have their cell phones now and stuff too, in basic and stuff. So we had like a whole bunch of stuff that was contraband. Even candy and stuff was contraband. I didn't eat that much. I never really ate that much candy, but I remember all the guys would get like those Smith Brothers cough drops, the cherry ones, because that's about as close to candy you could get. See if people raid the PX if you're allowed to go to the PX, you know. And then I mean, when Fort Bragg, I mean, I like Fort Bragg. During Desert Storm, where I worked at was the second most likely place to get hit by terrorists. And we always had to perform guard duty out there. The 82nd Airborne, my barracks were right across from the 82nd Airborne. And that was the first place to get hit, the headquarters. And I know that there was a barbershop right around there. And you get your hair cut, but you had to make sure there's lots of officers there. And you had to make sure, because the Airborne had like that insignia. And sometimes it was, the way the insignia was, sometimes it was hard to see if there was a gold bar or if they're officer or not. So you had to be really on your toes and stuff like that. You don't want to get busted for not saluting an officer. That was something else. Were you in Fort Bragg?
No, I was at Fort Campbell.
Fort Campbell, okay. They had Fort Dix up there too. No, Fort Drum. Fort Drum. Yeah, Fort Drum up there. And they said there's only 2 seasons there, winter and July. Because they said it was always cold there, but I never went to Fort Drum. I was in New York.
Yeah, that's where the 10th Mountain is out of. I hear I haven't heard it's a bad place, but I'm sure it doesn't sound like it sounds like the.
Uh-oh, you cut out again. Yeah, not much everything else.
Wartime.
Yeah,
and you get there and they're basically like, all right, like, yeah, like this is for real now. Like we're not here fucking around. Like you're here to kill the enemy, and that's what we're gonna do. And went from there. I mean, there was no like, oh, let's be, gentlemen, we need to talk about this. Like we're gonna be going through some. No, it's just like you're going where you're going. You're trained to do this. This is why we do this. At the time, it seems like very overdone training. We put you through all this bullshit, these 12-mile ruck marches with the 80 pounds and so on and so forth, and dragging your ass through fields and all this other shit. Because, at the time you're like, oh man, this is bullshit, like just muttering under your breath like these motherfuckers. I hate this shit. But I mean, it's kind of true because when you train harder than you actually will need to fight, then yeah, it's easier.
Exactly.
But when you're going through it, you're not thinking about that. You're just like, man, this sucks. Like,
I know.
What is this? Like, I'm just out here at a GD field with my thumb up my ass, looking at people, and they've all given us weapons. Yeah, good idea. Now we're all pissed off. Now what? No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, literally. I mean, yeah.
A lot of time, I mean, they were saying like when I first went in, the recruiter said it's like 90% mental, 10% physical, and it is. Cause I mean, you have to, like, when you're running stuff like that, you're exhausted and stuff. You have to try to put yourself in a different mental state, and you don't feel the pain. You just keep driving on. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like it's not that. I think it's just you're just like, oh my god, like this. Like obviously, we all understood we had to do training and be proficient and so on and so forth. But it's just like, oh my god, like this shit, like this fucking shit again. Like it's like the repetition, and it's difficult to maintain a positive attitude when you're doing hard things repetitively, and not just like, oh, it's physically hard, but like, mentally hard, where it's like sweltering hot, and go and do this bullshit for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then go to sleep, and then wake up early and do it again, and do it again, like over and over. But that's what it is. I mean, that's what the military is, and it does serve excursions. But if I were to make a movie, though, Jason, like about what it's like being in the military, it would be very boring, because it would be like waiting in lines. Like, oh boy, this is great. Like waiting for things, sitting around, standing in formation, waiting in line, here, there, everywhere. I mean, that's what the military basically is.
Wait, hell yeah.
There's obviously get deployed. It's not like that, but if you're stateside, then you're waiting. You're doing a lot of waiting. So anyone out there listening, if you're thinking about joining the military, there's a lot of waiting involved. So your patience, if you're not very patient, it's going to try your patience. And if you are patient, it's still going to try your patience, because that's what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I remember the reception day. We'd be out there, parade rest for like at least 45, 50 minutes, and you see you start noticing the crows going by and stuff like that. And no one comes out, and then finally they come out, because they're trying to test your patience. They're trying to break you, even before basic training. That's all they're doing, is trying to break you. That's what the enemy camp is trying to do. They're trying to break me. They ain't gonna fucking break me. Never. They might as well give up or keep going. I don't care. And same thing with the military. Even though they're not military minded. Yeah.
No, they're definitely not the military. And
no way.
The whole purpose of basic training is to strip the individual of their individuality and to make them conform as a group. And that's what they do. I mean, it sucks, sure, on one hand, but on the other hand, you do learn something from it. So, I mean, it's certainly not for everyone, for many reasons, either physically or just mentally or whatever. But yeah, it's something you have to want to do, because I can't really just see like, oh, well, you're probably not going to have a good time if you really have no interest in being in the military. I mean, I could be wrong. But
exactly.
You're going to be miserable.
I mean, did you ever get like? I mean, you can be a smart ass. Did you ever get in trouble in the basic for being a smart ass or anything like that? I never did.
Yes and no. I mean,
I'm not being mean, but I'm just.
No, I know. Like, I wouldn't say I got in trouble. No, but I did smart ass things. Yeah, as much as I could, of course.
Oh wow. Well, they had. I mean, if they got pissed off, they had something called Drive the Cadillac. I don't know if you ever heard of that. They have like these loose weights, and you remember the 25-pound weight? It looks like a steering wheel, kind of. The loose weights. I mean, what you had to do was you held it to your chest, standing up against the wall, and then you had to crouch down, and then hold it out like you're driving a car and just stay there. And you couldn't move or anything like that. And they'd have you do it for like 25 minutes, a half hour. I never did that though, but that had to suck really bad. Exactly.
Yeah, everyone gets quote unquote smoked in basic training. Like that's the whole point, is to, like, you may think like, oh, I had to do everything like if I do everything perfectly, like I will be untouchable. It doesn't work that way. Like they methodically will pick you out and fuck you up for no reason, even if you didn't even do anything. Like that's the whole point. You're constantly you're kept on edge. They don't let you sleep. They basically they feed you enough to where you're not starving, but you're also very hungry. And I mean, it's all very well thought out. At least it was. I'm not sure what it's like now, but
I don't know. I mean, I remember you always had a lot of money when you got paid because you couldn't spend it, and you're always tired. You're always hungry, and there was times where like you'd be in like the in the break room if they had like a meeting or something like that, or like training or something, and sometimes the drill sergeant would come in, and then you try to catch a little extra Z's and stuff like that. Try not to get try not to get caught. You know, I just saw the Victus, buddy. Definitely smoked. Yeah, there was
Definitely smoked. Absolutely. No, I mean, I didn't have any real problems per se.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't run into any issues. I wasn't, one of the drill sergeant's favorites or anything like that to
no, me either.
write up. But,
No,
yeah.
they hated. The drill sergeant hated me. They did.
Oh, they did?
They said they act like I had a silver spoon in my mouth. Was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, which wasn't true. Well, the black ones didn't like me. But I mean, it was like, a lot of times a black drill sergeant didn't like the white soldiers, regardless. I don't know if you came in that problem or not. I did.
I think it's like a mental exercise, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it definitely, at least when I went through, I mean, it seemed like they had it pushes all of your buttons, so to speak, and psychologically, because when I went through, there was like a couple of white drill sergeants, a couple of black drill sergeants, like an Asian one, and I mean, it sounds very woke, but I mean, it really, they were all the same though. I mean, it wasn't like there was like, oh well, that's the black drill sergeant and that's the white one. They were all, and I'm not sure if that was, I think that was intentional because they would kind of like rotate around so you'd kind of see each one. And I think it was like, okay, try to basically introducing people like these are the people you're going to be working with, later on down the line. So, they're yelling at you. So you better get used to it if you have an issue. And then of course they had these, it was like they found the smallest, pipsqueak, woman that you could possibly find, and like the most annoying, and I think they do it on purpose, and they're like, and because most boys at that age are not used to being yelled at by some little pipsqueak of a drill sergeant woman.
Oh man, that was the one black drill sergeant bad boy. She was a bitch and a half. Boy, oh my, holy shit, she was horrible. She was worse than the male drill sergeants. She was the worst.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a new experience, not because there were black people there, but just the whole thing was. It was, it was certainly something like that.
It was. But you had a lot of female drill sergeants there too, because there was a couple. Well, the one sergeant was like, I think the one female drill sergeant, there was this one guy couldn't run that well, right? And she said, "Well, if you beat me running, you get to fuck me." And then he started running as fast as he could, and she still beat him.
Damn, that's.
I know we had shit like that in there. Yeah, she said that too.
My God, these were not the woke days. That sounds very progressive, and anyhow, but yeah, like I think there was only one female drill sergeant. I think she was like Latina, and she had this like really thick act. Like I swear they do this on purpose. Yeah. Like you have like the country boy white guy, you have the regular sounding, no accent white guy. You have like the Hispanic, and then you have like the real Hispanic with the accent, and then you like they have all these bases covered here, and like a really distinct, annoying voice. I think they do that on purpose too, but it's it's very it's funny to think about now, but yeah, when you're going through it, you're like, God damn, this is if they're trying to irritate someone, this is they've succeeded.
Yeah, exactly.
But that is the point.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. It was cool talking about the Army stuff with you too, buddy. It's not always have to be about fucking drama, you know.
Well, sure. I mean, today's drill sergeants, you wouldn't even know if it is a female. Like, do
I
they?
don't know. Yeah, I know.
Like, what do you identify as?
I know.
So I mean, there's confusion. There's confusion, Jay Bear.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know
they
what.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I mean, like on my forum, some forum they say, "What gender do you identify as?" Well, a guy. I fucking hope a guy. You know. They say what's that? Non-binary, binary, all the other bullshit. My sister knows all the terms. I don't know all that bullshit. You know. But
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
I don't like. I don't even consider myself like a super hard ass, hard line,
Yeah.
ideological person when it. But I mean that is this nonsense is so
I
far
know,
out of
it's so
control.
stupid.
Like, what do you identify as? What do you mean? What do I identify as? Like you identify like you either are or you aren't. Stop it. Like
Yeah, I know.
it's nonsense. At least to me, and I'm not even
I know,
radical.
it's so stupid. Yeah. I mean, if you're in the military, you say, "What do you identify as?" I identify as a fucking soldier. That's what you should say. You know what I mean? I mean, you're just a soldier. That's it.
Yeah, a killing machine. I'm a killer.
Yeah.
That like, what are you? I'm a killer.
Yeah.
I
Well,
will
like
make
when we
you
were,
bleed blood.
when we were doing bayonet training, it said, "What's this?" The cold blue steel. It said, "What does it do? It makes the green grass grow." You know.
Yeah.
I remember
Blood.
doing that too. Yeah. Blood flowers the plant, man. The blood of your enemy, the blood of the enemy camp.
Oh my God, that's just men that identify as women on their periods. All right, I'm out.
That's the enemy camp right there. Exactly. Oh, okay. Well, this was a great live. I like this. It was cool. We did what we had to do. We said what we had to say. Then we talked about military stuff, which was great too. I had a nice time. I'm on the right side. You guys are great, and girls too. And I think that's it for today. Unless someone else wants me to go live later tonight, maybe, because someone was talking about going live with me sometime this week, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I hope you all have a nice time. I guess I'm gonna end it. So until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion. All right, take care, everybody. Oh, thank you, buddy. Oh, hell yeah, thank you, buddy. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody.